Yeah, man. Salute to Kanye. Let's get into this Kendrick show, though.
Yes, man.
And you know, I had a great time, an amazing time. But we do got a segment. This nigga knows everybody. Why? Tell the story. So when we pulled up to the venue yesterday, we checking in. They checking our tickets. We going up the Escalade. The first thing we do when we get upstairs is run into somebody that Taloria knows.
He said my name. I didn't say his name.
This nigga knows everybody. This nigga knows. But shout out to him though, because
shout out to my boy Mark, man.
He got us. He got us some drinks. He hooked us up, man. He hooked us up.
He just tipped the bartenders, and he brought us some beers over. So shout out to my boy Mark.
Yeah, man. He made our good time a better time. But yes, sir. This is why this nigga knows everybody. It's a great thing. Bro. It's a great thing. It works out in our favor every time. Shout out to everybody that Taloria knows. All 1 million of you.
Brother, you are the connect.
Yes, what we like. He's the plug.
You are the connect.
Hey, when we start our careers of selling Coke with Pusha T, this the plug. This the plug right here.
I don't know if I can be a part of that plug.
hey, man.
Selling Coke is wild.
We welcome everybody with open arms.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, them 9 to 5s ain't working, man. We getting out of here.
Yeah, man.
No, that was actually wild because I knew I would possibly see somebody I knew, but I didn't know somebody would just call my name out as we were walking. They was like, "Is that T?" I was like, I turned around, I was like, "Oh snap!"
And as we were going, he was probably like, or Taloria was like, "It's probably like 60 other people up in here. However many people you said,
it's like probably
a lot of other people up in here that I probably know." And I'm pretty sure it was the same for me too. But anyway, this nigga knows.
It's just
everybody.
the fact that we ran into somebody that moment that fast.
Yeah.
We hadn't even sat down yet. That was the crazy part. Like I was like. Shout out to Mark for the beers, though.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Like I said, we ran into the right person. He got something.
Yes,
no, for real.
We ran in. We had the right person with us to run into the right person. But
that was dope, man.
Yeah, man, super dope show, man.
Absolutely.
Just being in a stadium and seeing SZA and Kendrick together, because you know we go way back. Like we saw Kendrick years ago. We saw SZA years ago. So seeing them in a stadium
is crazy.
And performing 50 songs, running through a great catalog of music between both of them. And like you said yesterday, I feel like they didn't even go through all of their songs.
They didn't, bro.
And that was still a lot.
It's hard to go through. Bro, that show would have been another 2 hours.
Yeah, man.
And people got jobs, and they got to go lay down.
They got to go lay down. It's crazy.
Bro. People would have stayed over and watched the rest of that show. They wouldn't care.
Yeah, it was.
It's what we talking about.
I was surprised to see how diverse it was, like with all the different Kendrick fans and all the different SZA fans. It was a lot of SZA fans,
bro.
A lot of SZA fans.
Like I knew SZA was earthy, but seeing her like come out riding on an ant.
Yeah, an ant motorcycle.
I was like, oh, this is. And seeing praying mantises and I was like
trees
and butterflies,
flowers. She had the butterfly. She was flying at one point. Like
she was a butterfly.
Yeah, she was the butterfly.
I was like, oh, SZA on her Disney.
That's crazy.
She on her Tinkerbell Peter Pan stuff.
That's crazy.
That's what I like about SZA's energy. Like that conscious energy. Like even off her newest album cover for the deluxe version of SOS.
Yeah.
It was her like in a little alien costume.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Like she's not just normal. Like it's not she's normal, but it's a cool normal.
Yeah.
She's into stuff like that. You know that's like what brings her music out too as well.
Yeah, real deep in nature, insects and plants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I knew she was earthy, but like that took it to that was like earthy on steroids. Like it was like
she's always been that way. I mean, you know, I love SZA, but you know, I became a fan of SZA because of her EPs and tapes before the album stuff came out, because she was real experimental. She was doing like weird topics and weird sounds and stuff like that. So that's the SZA that I fell in love with. But yeah, just seeing how far she's come, like as an artist and, you know, just as a star, like, you know, because we say all the time, like not saying that she didn't have the potential to be this big. I just didn't see, like, I didn't foresee it happening. I didn't foresee her being this big of an artist. So that's super, super dope to see. And same thing with Kendrick, man.
Yeah.
But Kendrick was destined for this.
I saw it happen.
Kendrick was destined for this, so it's not a surprise with him at all. But yeah, man, I enjoyed the whole show. I would definitely say my favorite moment of the show. You already know Euphoria.
We got
Euphoria from start to finish.
Live.
From start.
Oh yeah, he was definitely in his dissing bag.
Yeah. Yeah, like
show.
that.
He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna play these songs."
Yeah, man. You got to.
Man.
It was a moment last year. He set the tone. He had a moment. I knew Not Like Us. I did think that he was going to do Not Like Us, like how they did Niggas in Paris on Washington.
Oh, yeah.
So I was kind of surprised to see him not do it back to back like that.
Yeah.
But just hearing it the one time was cool. And then hearing Euphoria all the way through, that's probably my favorite.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Favorite moment. Any favorite moments for y'all or any favorite performances?
Honestly, those are the top ones for me. Like seeing him do that. The Not Like Us was crazy because hearing a minor from that was wild.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
From in a stadium.
In a stadium hearing a minor.
Yeah. And even freaky ass nigga, 69 guy.
Like that was just like it was just circling around the arena. I was like, yo, I said, bro, that's crazy. The A minor was just like I said, Super Bowl just going all around.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
You know what is crazy though? It is crazy that he performed Poetic Justice and Rich Baby Daddy.
I was wondering about that. I was like, but I was like, I feel like he was like, don't you dare play Drake's part.
You know, funny story about that song. The reason why I think it's crazy that he did it is because on Twitter not too long ago, Punch responded to someone and they were asking how that collaboration came about, and that was actually Drake's song first. And Drake actually,
that makes a lot of sense.
So what happened was Drake had Poetic Justice and he had Fucking Problems. Those were his songs.
Oh,
so he produced.
I did not know that.
Drake produced and wrote some of the verses on Fucking Problems, and he wanted Kendrick on it, and he wanted Kendrick to put it on Good Kid, Mad City. But it didn't fit the album's like concept.
Yeah,
so Kendrick was like,
it doesn't when you think about that song.
It really doesn't. So Kendrick was like, I'm gonna just put a verse on it, and then it ended up becoming the song that we got today.
Yeah.
But the reason why I think it's funny that he performed Poetic Justice is because that was Drake's song first.
Yeah,
that's Drake's song first. So I was him performing that is kind of nuts.
Getting a little trolly Kendrick out here.
Yeah, and then
SZA performing.
Rich Baby Daddy.
Which the part that Drake sings, that part didn't play at all.
Yeah, but they did say what's the part where he said shake that ass for Drake and shake that ass? She said that part, but it's just funny to me because it's like Drake is not going nowhere, bro.
He's not
going fucking nowhere. That's the reason why I'm saying it's crazy.
Yeah,
because if you do what you did last year, but you still gotta perform songs on your tour with him on it, like he's not going anywhere, bro.
Not at all.
He's not going anywhere. He's like an infestation in a good way. Because we love Drake. It's in a good way.
I'm a Drake fan.
In a good way.
I'm a Drake fan.
I think another moment that I like was when he performed All Right. I thought that was because I always love seeing All Right live.
Same.
King Kunta.
I was not expecting him to perform King Kunta.
Yeah.
I'm glad he performed those songs.
Yeah, because he performed King Kunta at the Mr. Morale show.
Yeah.
He did it at the Mr. Morale show, so that was dope.
I liked hearing him perform Element.
Yep.
I liked hearing him perform some songs off of Damn. Yeah, bro. He was just kind of skipping around the catalog. I like it, bro.
Yeah, man.
I like it. I enjoyed that. But yeah, it was, man, seeing them rotate, seeing them do songs together, that was really fire. Yeah, I enjoyed it, bro.
Good time, man.
I was happy he played. Was it Mad City, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
he did. And he did it over like the sample. He did it over the sample of the song.
Yeah. It was a more like the smoother.
But yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
yeah.
Because really, when I go to Good Kid, Mad City album, that's like really like my first song I turn on was Mad City because like when he said when Pyrus and Crips.
Yeah,
I like that. That's like that song was always just like was always a hit for me when I would listen to it.
Yeah,
and then hearing them play it live, I was like, yes. I said I finally got that down because I wanted to always hear him play that one live.
Yeah. And the way he did it too was so dope. Like not even doing it over the original beat.
Yeah, it was on some smoother.
Yeah.
That
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was hard.